I just feel so good. That's coming up tonight, the third Thursday night of the season. And joining me, not just on the airwaves right here at P97, not just on our audio streams, also around the world on our Alpha Fort Dodge video stream. He's right there in true and living color from his office down at Brown Shoe Fit on South 25th Street. Craig Jarrard, my good friend. Craig, good morning, my brother. It's been a long off season.
Good morning, Darren. It has been, and yet it feels like it was just last week, right?
It does, doesn't it? Now, Craig, this is season 9, right?
8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's a milestone for you, though, man. You now, with season 8, have surpassed the number of Rocky movies that have been made. So you are over it, man. You are over that hurdle.
Oh, I love it. That I'll take that any day. I'll take that as a comparison. Being the same age, we grew up with Rocky movies, so I love that comparison.
Better believe it. Now we just need to see you standing out on South 25th Street doing one of these.
Yeah. Climbing the stairs. I'll tell you, I might be limping upstairs as I'm feeling.
They'd have to hook a toe to pull me up those, Craig. There's just no way in the world, man. I'd get up about 2 and I'd be like, whew, I
gotta take a break.
Hey, I'm excited for Third Thursday Fit Night and everybody involved again. And last year we had the COVID kind of hiccup, but you guys had a very, very creative way to keep it going. And I'm not going to speak for you when I say this, but I am going to make an assumption, which I shouldn't do. But I assume you're going to offer the virtual Third Thursday Fit Night in addition to the live Third Thursday Fit Night as well.
Actually, we are not this month.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. So sorry for that. I should have given you a heads up.
No. I shouldn't assume. See, that's why they say you don't assume.
Right. We are back. We feel really good at the store the last several months.
Great.
Traffic, all over is definitely picking up. People are getting vaccinated, by the thousands. We have felt a really good vibe on the floor in the store and from our customers and from the general public that we felt pretty confident to just offer the in-person, get people out and together. Again, it's extracurricular, right? It's not obviously a mandatory thing. So Fit Night is come if you want to, come if you're comfortable. You have to be comfortable being around some people, but it is an outdoor event and we do spread out well. And we are going to have a couple registration tables, wear your mask if you're more comfortable that way. And truthfully, us, we can adjust and on the fly. And if we feel like virtual is something we need to put back in, we'll put it back in. And we love the community of Fit Night. And I know some folks just flat out can't make it on a third Thursday, and that's totally understandable. That's why we have 7 of them. So hopefully you can get to 1 or 7 throughout the season. But yeah, so we're gonna go in person, man. We're feeling like again, we talked last year so much about not letting COVID win. I get the seriousness of it. I have a ton of respect for it. I had it myself back in September.
Wow.
It's a real thing, but we just want to offer that in-person experience, and hopefully we have some other folks that feel the same way, and we have a good night tonight.
Absolutely. Well, I have, by the grace of God, been able to dodge COVID, knock on wood. And I've had my vaccination, so hopefully God continues me down that road of staying away from it. But I didn't realize you'd gotten it back in September, Craig. It's a nasty, nasty thing. However, you not having the virtual tonight, doing it all live in person, brother, that's a great indicator that we have continued to beat this thing in a big way. We got a ways to go, but it's getting behind us, man. We knew we would overcome this. It was just going to take time. And by you doing the in-person thing, that's a good sign that, you know what, we're on the right track, man. Things are going our direction finally.
Yeah, like I said, we felt pretty comfortable with that decision for April, and if we do need to add it back in, we'll add it back in. Fit Night is it's about getting out and exercising, and one of the main pushes is to get people out on Fifth Avenue and 32nd Street and enjoy the beautiful trail system that the city's done a fantastic job of putting together and maintaining. And one of the main missions of Fit Night 7 years ago was to get people out on these awesome sidewalks in our neighborhood. So we kind of wanted to go back to that and just have it in person. And we're going to have our normal route. All the signs are out. Carson and Lucas put them out last night, and we got our run in this morning on the route, and everything's cleaned up and ready to go. So we're super excited to kick this 8th season off. That's
fantastic, man. And for anybody who's brand new to Third Thursday Fit Night, let's tell them, Craig, first off, it's free. Second off, it is not a competition. It's all about your pace. If you want to walk. If you want to walk with a walker for a little bit and you need to, or cane, do it, man. It's just getting you out. And Craig, as well as I do, or better than I do, a lot of people have been cooped up for a long time. And now that things are cracking loose and we're getting some normal temperatures, at least for this time of the year, Third Thursday Fit Night would be a great way just to get down, get out, and as you said, walk the beautiful trails that are right there around that you follow every single year.
Yeah, absolutely. And as always, it's definitely a free event. We do encourage families and coworkers and friends. It's definitely not a race atmosphere. I would say the energy's similar. The energy's is good, and but there's no clock running. There's no awards and medals given. With COVID, one thing that changed last year is when people register around 5:30, some folks will just go ahead and take off. We used to do a 6 o'clock sharp group takeoff, but now I think with people wanting to spread out a little bit and truthfully maybe get a few more steps in, they get registered around 5:30 and then they just take off on the route. The route's very set. It's out and back. You can walk, jog, run. We have mile markers out there for you to get a 2 mile on up to a 5 mile. And like I said, it's out and back. So you just literally turn around and come back whenever you want to. Our record is we had a lady in her early 90s. She literally walked down to Wells Fargo corner and walked back and participated in Fit Night, and probably one of the coolest participants we've had. And then we have some strollers and babies being pushed by their moms and dads, and so it's all ages. Truthfully, there's no athletic ability needed for this thing. This is just show up and move for a little while, and then have some nice treats and maybe win a pair of shoes and go about your night. We do keep a pretty tight timeline also.
Absolutely. And, we've never talked about this before, Craig, but let me throw the invitation out there speaking for you. If by chance you have a disability, you're in a wheelchair, hey, you're welcome to come down because, man, work those arms. That'll make it fun and get you some exercise. And that's what Third Thursday Fit Night's all about. It's just getting out, getting a little bit of movement, doing some socializing if you feel comfortable with that, and having a great time. And Craig, as you said, you're on a very structured timeline because when it's all over, you got some fun stuff back at Brown Shoe Fit waiting for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Dave and Corey over at Tropical Smoothie, of course, they've been Fit Night supporters from year 1, 2. Again, they're back with their smoothies and their wraps for when you get back from your walk or run. We'll have Tropical Smoothie here, and then we will do some pretty cool prizes. I don't have shoe vendors locked up for every month this season yet. Some of the shoe vendors still aren't traveling, and that's been a little weird. But we will give away a pair of shoes at the end of the night, and we do our giveaway right at 7 o'clock. So we do keep a pretty tight timeline. Everybody's busy. Everybody has stuff going on. If you show up at 5:45, you're back in your car heading home by a little after 7. And you'll have supper in you too. You won't have to go home and cook anything.
Oh, you'll have a delicious supper in you. It's Tropical Smoothie Cafe is just over the top outstanding.
They're one of the best, and it fits into the healthy lifestyle. It's fast. It's easy. The flavors are amazing. It's one of those meals you eat and you really doubt, is it really truly that healthy, because it tastes so good.
It does taste so good. Corey has provided us with like platters of their flatbreads and their sandwiches and their wraps and so forth. And you eat that and go, there is just no way this is healthy what I'm eating, because the flavor is better than most things you'll find in a non-healthy restaurant, so to speak. I mean, I'm not trying to put anybody down when I say that, but it's incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. It's super, super good. And and we all got to have our treats also, right?
Yeah.
But all types of food. And we will have Mineral City. It's going to take a month or two. Luke's out at Sports Page now, so they'll probably grab a month. Steve down at Lefties will probably grab a month, and then Hy-Vee always does a fantastic job. Pelham's Blue Ribbon Water does the water. Hume's distributing, and Budweiser's coming on. They have a new energy drink out that they're going to start distributing. Scott brought in some samples for us to give away tonight.
Nice.
And BioSteel is the brand of it. I couldn't remember, but Patrick Mahomes is getting behind it. I think it's going to be. Sounds like it's going to be the real deal. So Budweiser was generous to give some samples out, and I think they're going to have some stuff here every month of the whole season.
Fantastic. Well, you do occasionally offer the adult beverage too. So, if you got Humes behind you, there you go, man, you're covered.
Yeah, it's a treat, right? And we will have a few of those in the store. And if anybody wants, and Ron with River Hops is typically going to be here every month, and they have some great samples to try too. So the community support is overwhelming, and can't say thank you enough to the community partners. And we definitely hope to continue to build that and grow that. So we love that part about Fit Night also.
Absolutely. Well, tonight, Craig, may not be the warmest night of the Third Thursday Fit Night season, may not be the coolest night of the Third Thursday Fit Night season, but it's certainly not going to be like the very first one that you and I did together when it was 25 degrees and rainy and windy and cold and rotten. And yet 25 plus brave souls showed up to participate in Third Thursday Fit Night that year, 8 years ago.
It's crazy. That was 2014.
I know.
And, it was a nasty April night, and nobody should have shown up because of that. And we had 25 people, and now we're kind of disappointed if we don't crack 100. Right. And it's been, we're kind of shooting for that 100, 150. August of 2019, we had 300.
Wow.
And that's been our biggest number. But again, we're not over consumed with that, because we know everybody's busy, and we know we're going to continue to do it, and we're going to continue to grow it, I feel. And one other thing with Fit Night, and Jazzy Porter left us, and she has her own store up in Algona now. She is true Fort Dodger, and she's going to start her first season of Fit Night tonight up in Algona. Fantastic. And she committed to all 7 months. She's going to run April through October. And so Ann and Paul are on their way up there today to help her out tonight. And we're going to miss her not being here, but she's going to have a great event up in Algona too that she's going to start and build on.
That's fantastic, Craig. We got a lot of great listeners up in Algona. I get calls from Algona all the time. So for all of our listeners up there or around there, hey, you got your own Third Thursday Fit Night going on tonight. From a protege of Craig's. You got your tree going on now, Craig. Your branches are getting out there.
I tell you what, I couldn't be more proud either. Marshalltown, Iowa is starting tonight. He's another Fort Dodge kid, and Tyler Peters over there. He's starting his Fit Night season tonight also. And then Brian Ruge down in Atlantic. He runs summer months. He runs June, July, August. We have a Warrensburg, Missouri starts tonight with their first season, and Worthington, Minnesota also tonight, and they're in their fourth season, I believe. So
and it all started.
It's
it all
spreading.
started on South 25th Street, man. Yeah, you're spreading it, man. And that first night when it was rainy and miserable, man, it's hard to believe that you've got that many other locations that are going, wow, let's be part of this. And that's so cool, man. That is way cool. And I'm so happy for you, being a good friend with you. And I can see the excitement on your face. That just makes you feel good that has really branched out. And you and I talked from season one, Craig, that this is one of those things that's going to have to root. And once it roots, man, it's going to spring and it's going to grow. And boy, has it ever.
Yeah, and going into season 8, and we have the proof in the pudding that it is something that can grow and truthfully any community of any size, and it's something that Browns can get behind. It's something the community can get behind, and we've always from day one talked about it being a community event, not a Brown Shoe Fit event. And I think that's really shown with community partners and the people that have gotten involved with it. And now other communities doing it and proving that it can work in other communities too. And like I said, really of any size. We had Fort Collins, Colorado, right there on the edge, and it's been a little weird in Colorado. So he's going to wait maybe a month or two, or maybe a season. But I do that was going to be a kind of a win for me to have Fort Collins, Colorado on board. But I think they'll come on board, but maybe not this season.
And that's awesome, though. Again, you're still branching out in a big, big way. And it all started on South 25th Street here in Fort Dodge. So kudos. Tonight, the first night of 7 for the entire season, all the way through October. And Craig, again, 5:30 registration, 6 o'clock takeoff time. Absolutely.
Yep, 5:30-ish and on up to 6, and then we'll take off at 6. And same route. Safety is the number one issue. We want everybody back safe. It's not a closed route, so we got to pay attention to the traffic signals. Back by 6:45, get some food. We wrap it up at 7 o'clock, and you're on your way. So if you haven't been, come and check it out. If you've been, grab another friend and come and have a good time. The weather's going to be fine, and the support from you guys, and we still have your equipment too. We're going to use tonight, so we appreciate what you guys do at the station and getting the word out, and we really appreciate the equipment use also.
Absolutely, man. TTFN 8. That's what it is, man. It's going on tonight. It's all kicking off more than Rocky. Remember that.
I love it.
Hey, Craig, keep up the great work, not just with Third Thursday Fit Night, but also with Brown Shoe Fit, as you and I have talked about many times. Been on the air together many, many times from the store, and virtually like this. There's one way to do it, and then there's the Brown Shoe Fit way, and you guys definitely have that. And I'm going to send you off, my brother, with a very nice compliment somebody posted here. There's my favorite business owner. Craig is amazing. Yes, you are, my man.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate the kind words, and this community and this store and the crew I have is that's what makes me look good.
You're doing well, my brother.
Thank you.
You bet. We'll talk to you. Hopefully before next Thursday, but if nothing else, we'll talk to you next month on the third Thursday again.
Yeah, we'll be back. We're going to have you to the Sale Rack store here in May sometime, and then
nice.
we'll have Fit Night next month too.
Awesome. I look forward to it, my man. I'm looking forward to walking in and just going when I walk into Brown Shoe Fit, because I'll tell you what, that smell just is, oh my goodness, the smell of your store is so good. It's so amazing.
I'm still working on getting that bottled so we can have something.
When you do, I'm your first customer, man. I'm going to wear it like cologne. All right.
I love it.
Hey, Craig, have a great day, my friend, and we'll talk to you very soon.
Thank you, Darren. I appreciate you.
Anytime, my brother. Take care. Have a great one. Craig, that's Craig Jarrard. He's such a great guy. He really is. Brown Shoe Fit, such a great business. And again, Third Thursday Fit Night. It's taking off tonight. It's 5:30 registration. 6 o'clock they're going to take off and get out and do some activity. No racing, no competition, nothing like that. Just getting out and moving a little bit and enjoying the community. And what a great thing. Season 8 for Third Thursday Fit Night. How cool is that? Hey, it is about 20 minutes before the top of the hour. We're going to take a quick break. Well, when we come back, got some farm news with Dwayne Murley and some birthdays. Stay right here on the Morning Train.